Hey, how you doing, folks? This is your boy, Frankie, also known as the God of All Things, giving you another cigarette review today. Today I'm joined by my brother here. He goes by the name of Vito Diamante, I believe. I think that's how he says it.
Yes.
Anyways, yeah?
Yes.
Say hello. Fuck.
Hello.
Jesus. Doing a review today on Nat Sherman Originals. Okay? Nat Sherman is an American brand based out of New York, of course.
New York.
Forget about it. And I'm very excited to try this product. Nat Sherman is known to be a premium tobacco. You know, they only produce the best of the best. Forget about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
So, we got the originals in the brown packet. Says on the side, Nat Sherman, 5th Avenue, New York.
5th Avenue.
Tobacco filter ingredients, only tobacco and water, naturally. And then we got the Surgeon General's warning, which we're not going to really...
The gabagoosh.
We're not going to really pay attention to that. Nah. So, let's dive into this review. We got this nice box here. It's not going to be your standard box. You're going to flip it open like that, kind of like a book, you know. You got some nice, writing and shit in there. Some good stuff. You know, I mean, you can tell. You can tell that it's a premium company.
Explain to the viewers what the inside of the box.
I mean,
don't be skipping out on them. They want to know everything.
What the fuck did I just say? I said it was a bunch of fancy shit and fancy writing on the inside. Look,
You didn't bring that up.
This is, look, you got the original, blah, 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 Nat Sherman, we are the shit, blah, blah, blah.
Also, although a few of them...
You got a little card in here.
It is two different rows of the cigarettes.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Can
you enunciate your words a little better, please? So, we got the Nat Sherman Original here, all right? Now, standard cork filter, but I do have to say this is a queen-size cigarette. So, it's going to be a little slimmer. It's going to be on the slimmer side, and it's going to be a little longer.
This isn't something that you smoke with the guys on a Friday night, okay? This is a fine smoke, but it's not something you smoke with the guys on a Friday night. You need something a little heftier than this.
Finally, we are in agreement here. So anyways, queen-size cigarette, right? Okay. You say we got a fairly medium tobacco on the inside there. Medium to light tobacco. You do not pack these. They do not need to be packed. It's quality Nat Sherman. You smoke them as is, okay? All right. So, we're going to give it a smell. Okay. I'm getting a little bit of sweetness. A little bit of sweetness in here. But a very, very flavorful scent, if you will, on this particular cigarette. Let's give it a dry pop, okay? Let's see what kind of flavors come out from the dry pop, yeah? Okay. Not much from the dry pop. I get a taste of the flavor of the wrapper, the paper. So obviously this is not your conventional cigarette wrapper. This is a Maduro wrapper, dark wrapper. It makes for a more bold flavor. Okay, so you're gonna get a little bit of a kick. Forget about it. Yeah, let's light it up. Let's see what we got here. Okay.
One thing I'd like to mention while my associate is lighting a cigarette is that these are premium cigarettes, ladies and gentlemen. These are not something you can buy at your local 7-Eleven, your local Speedway. You need to go to a relatively premium tobacco shop.
my lung cancerous brother is correct in this sense. It is a luxury cigarette. You're gonna have to go to a smoke shop to get this. It's not gonna be, you know, we're not talking about Newports. We're not talking about pyramids. You know, this is quality tobacco in its purest form.
A local smoke shop, Nolan's of Traverse City, located on downtown Front Street.
Don't worry about locations, okay? Don't worry
It's
about
a wonderful,
locations.
wonderful business.
We got that body
they
out
do
there.
fine
And,
stuff.
anyways,
Boardman,
yeah. So yeah, don't expect to find it at a gas station, okay?
Obviously.
Here we go. Thank you for that.
No problem. That's why I'm here.
That comment. It's a valid point.
I do not
It's a
have
valid
lung
point.
cancer. I have a disease of the esophagus, which allows me
Laryngitis, possibly. Sounds.
The Affordable Care Act doesn't cover certain
Laryngitis.
specialists. I haven't been able to go. I do apologize to the folks viewing this video.
A side note: the Affordable Care Act has helped a lot of people in this, country. I'm just gonna say that.
This isn't a political.
I'm not saying it's a perfect system. I'm not saying that by any means. It can be improved, absolutely. We're getting sidetracked here.
My friend got ass cancer, and he went in and they took care of him. It was just gabagoosh in, no gabagoosh going out, and then they took care of him, and he's fine. I'm not just arguing that the Affordable Care Act does not help certain people.
All right, here we go.
A good book of matches will do you well. Just don't get them wet unless they're waterproof. Then it doesn't matter.
Well, I have not inhaled yet, I must admit. What we're going to do first is we're going to do a non-inhale hit, get a sense of the body, see if it's a decent body, okay?
The taste.
Get a little taste of the flavor, see what we're dealing with here before we do a full inhale, okay? So, here we go. Decent body. I mean, it's not, it's a longer filter. It's a smaller diameter cigarette than, say, your Marlboro Red or something like that. So, because of that, the draw is going to be harder. The body is not going to be as good in general. I'm going to give it a no.
Although it is an American cigarette, it is not your typical cigarette. That's what he's trying to say. I believe he's just not saying it. It's not your Marlboro Red. It's not your R.J. Reynolds Camel brand. It's something different than that. It's a premium luxury cigarette.
This is true. I give him that. Okay, so body I rate 7 out of 10. That is by no means a con to this cigarette. All right, so now we're gonna give it a full inhale and see what we get. Very, very smooth. Very, very smooth luxury tobacco. Okay, just a touch of sweetness. Just a touch of sweetness.
It's
You know what I mean?
It's
You
not
know
a
what I'm saying?
sweet cannoli.
It's not as sweet as cannoli.
It's just
Ain't
plain
nothing as
pasta.
sweet as cannoli.
It's plain pasta. No sauce, just a plain pasta with the flavor in the pasta, not the sauce.
Kind of, in a sense. I think what he's trying to translate there in his state of mind is that
I'm on a lot of chemo, okay?
is that there's naturally, it's Nat Sherman, it's a natural tobacco. There are no additives in this cigarette, okay? So because of that, I got sidetracked when I was saying something here.
About the pasta. The
Right,
pasta
exactly.
with the
Thank
flavor
you.
in the pasta.
Right, the pasta. Him saying that about the fucking pasta, the metaphor, what have you, whatever you call it, simile. What he's saying is, this is plain Jane, wham bam, thank you ma'am, 100% tobacco to the fullest. Okay, now if you're a smoker that likes sweet stuff, you know, like a really sweet flavor, like say the Marlboro Southern Cut. Okay, some people like that, you know. If you like that sweet gay shit, this isn't gonna be the cigarette for you. All right. Now, likewise, if you're a menthol smoker, not gonna be the cigarette for you. This is 100% tobacco. That is the flavor that you get from this. Okay. Close to finished. What we're gonna do, second to last here, I'm gonna get it deep inhale, get it down into my lungs, see if we get any pins and needles down there, any harshness in the lungs. Okay, here we go.
Another thing, the ladies and gentlemen watching might notice.
No pins and needles at all. This is a beautiful, beautiful cigarette.
The slowness, please show them where you're at currently with your cigarette. The slowness of the burning is due to the no additives, ladies and gentlemen. When you smoke a Marlboro, whether or not you hit it, it will burn. This cigarette, he has taken numerous puffs and talked to you all, and it is still not even close to being done. A wonderful thing with non-additive tobacco, which I wish I would have smoked from the beginning, okay? That is what causes the laryngitis, the bronchitis, the lung cancer.
He's right. He's right. He is. He's totally right. As he said, it's a slow smoke. This is something you want to enjoy. I'm doing it fast because we're doing a review here. We're on limited time, so we're going to wrap this up. He is correct.
We don't want YouTube to play too many ads between our videos. It's just, they make too much money. We don't get to see the profit off that unless we got over 30,000 subscribers.
No pins and needles whatsoever. Small, very small hit of harshness down deep in the lungs. But that's, you know, you don't take hits like that on a cigarette.
You don't go to the bar and order some fruity drink because you're afraid of the harshness. You order straight whiskey because that's what you want, or the tequila, or God help you if it's vodka.
There was one more thing I was going to review, but
the final sayings of this cigarette.
Yeah.
Your final number out of 10.
Well,
overall, all three hits, the taste, the body, everything, all rolled up into one. No pun intended.
before I get into the final rating of this, I will say that flavor, taste, and aroma, 10 out of 10. Forget about it. Forget about it. Perfect. I've never smoked a cigarette finer than this. Excluding, coincidentally, another Nat Sherman, the Havana Oval, which is actually lacks a filter. So that's going to be only for the real tough guys. So, you know, just be careful about that one. But flavor, taste, and aroma, 10 out of 10. So overall, I'm going to give the Nat Sherman Originals a 9 out of 10. It is a fine tobacco product. I urge you to smoke these not on a regular basis like myself. The normal person's going to want to have this probably for a special occasion, wedding, you know, party, graduation, whatever the fuck. Some special occasion type deal. You get these, you know, and, you know, because of the Maduro wrapper, you know, you kind of stand out a little bit. You're looking at him like, hey, I'm a cool guy, you know, like that. That's my final verdict, folks. I'd like to thank all of the select viewers who will be watching this. And I'd like to thank my brother here, Vito Diamante.
Anytime.
This is Frankie, aka the God of all things, signing out. Stay lit. You hear? Stay lit.